What is this supposed to taste like? Piss? I don't know about this. Maybe if it had some vodka in it. Let's go! Back to the Backy Tarnish. Back to the lands between. Back to Elden Ring. I walked my dog. I was gonna eat food on stream and I said, that's gross. What if I just eat it right now and then just get back to playing this video game? So that's what I did. Crunchwrap Supreme. Delightful. The, what was the other one I got? Dorito. Reorder your favorites, please. Doritos Cheesy Gordita Crunch. That's alright. I don't think the Dorito part, it was just a stunt. I mean, it was fine, but I think it would have tasted maybe better if it was just normal. Okay. You're back in. We were in the middle of a cave. Last we were, the sealed tunnel, which is how I think, and that's the name of my stomach after I put the Taco Bell in it. Alright, so people were saying I could just stop here or I could keep going, because I'd already gotten the bell. I'm gonna keep going. Why not? Again, the point of this stream is not to, these streams, is not to rush through the game necessarily. And frankly, what I'd say, there are so many times there are no hidden path aheads that I will take any chance to have a hidden path ahead. I have a question for people who've played this game before. If I had not swung my sword, let's call it willy-nilly, and taken out that guy, now they did come back, would that mask have been there? Is that mask always there, or is that only just a sign that I am a little aggressive? Always there. That makes me feel a little bit better about things. So is this where I came from? No. Look, we just don't need... Ooh. Oh, that's the wrong button. Can we just nip this one in the bud? No one's got time for your bullshit. Although I don't like how... How do I make it so all three will summon? Now I lost. It didn't work out at all. Hey, who did that? Alright, it's gonna use up a lot of my magic, but that's okay. One less thing to worry about. Alright, one more of the old summon. Thank you. Oh, there was a ladder. I see. I see. Ooh, hey! We got one, right? We need two in order to get into that one cave that we've ignored so far. Who's my dog barking at? Male person? Too early. They come later. I can go around that way. Alright, well, let's go explore down below. What? Okay, again, not like the most important thing in the world, but crossable spot head. What is that even? Oh, I can't get this open without him, right? Anything worthwhile in there? Shoot. Everyone's got a lot of questions about this mask of mine. It's just a mask. Okay? Don't worry about it. Don't look up any clips. Why is my dog barking? Hold on. Don't think about that mask. One of my daughter's friends trying to see if she can play. No! Her father is working right now, thank you. Show some respect. My career has gone to some odd places. Actually, I'm not surprised that one girl was looking for someone to play with. The COVID is all over our neighborhood right now. I am... Oh! That's the COVID. It got in the houses of that we spend the most time with in our neighborhood. Somehow has not gotten us. I cannot explain it. We wake up every day. I tested this morning. As far as we know, we have not gotten it. I find that just so unlikely, given that I have two children that are, you know, constantly at daycare. So I'm more inclined to believe that we had it and was asymptomatic, or we confused it with my youngest, who is just sick all of the time. That is the nature of being her age, and so you're not always... you know, checking her for COVID. It's like, oh, like a 1-year-old is coughing. Like wake me up when there's like something new happening. Anyway, it's all to say, the neighborhood kids are usually running around as a pack, and at the moment, multiple people are down. Everyone's doing okay, it's just colds. But My daughter's constantly like, I'm bored of you. Yeah, I get it, kiddo. That's not anything good. Might be able to, like, just reach it. Yes. Oh, God damn it. Take a shot every time you go do something cool and it turns out it's a piece of grease. Those are incredibly cool enemies. Well, that looks like a encounter. Yeah, okay. What do you mean? This is not a liar? Try parrying and then critical hit. Well, that's not gonna happen. Parry. I can't bring in my friend? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, yeah, I can. How come I... Oh, no, no. Shoot, I gotta use magic. Ow! Goodbye, my lord. Get on the ground. Or Onyx. Oh, that's like a Onyx. That's like a raid in Destiny, right? It's just like this. Likely fingers. No. So, oh, no, it's another divine bridge, right? What's up? Why are there so many red spots? This is where, you know what? People out here making questionable decisions. That just looks like a JPEG down there. I'm sorry, a PNG. I don't mean to. Let's get blasted. No, don't say words like that, Patrick. Is it worth? I mean, I don't know, man. It's just like, oh, I did Vigor last time. Time for Dex this time, I guess. I don't know. People were saying put some into strength. That's right. I did forget that. Only one of my favorites of these was... Watch, I'm gonna like curse myself by even invoking it, but there's like a section that's connected to a divine bridge, and then I had to do all this sort of horrifying platforming to get down. And then when I made it to the bottom, it was just like a boss that I clearly shouldn't deal with for another 80 hours. I like the shield that I have. It has like a big physical negation, but it's not as dour as the rest of my outfit. I could use something a little more... Like, the shield is the one thing that I haven't given up on as... Hey, you're going to get real benefits from having a... like, a decent shield that actually accomplishes something. Like, this physical damage negation is probably worthwhile. Ah, Dan Reichert's great Yun restored. Look at them fingers. They look like fingies. Love to have big hairs coming off my big fingies. Okay, well, we did that. Oh, so that's what this little bit was. I see. People were saying to go back to the Limgrave, right? This was what people were saying before, like, hey, what happens after you beat Scar Scourge? I don't know. So what does that mean? Where do you want me to go? The whole Fort Hate. Go west. Fort Hate. Tower Return. Castle Morn. Forest Lookout Tower. East Coast. Oh, come back here? Because I got this hole already. Alright. What could be happening here? Silly people. Trying to tell me what to do, what would... the consequences of my actions will eventually become apparent. Alright, a new thing to collect. Hey, buddy, can you take some of these out? Hey, we're the monkeys. We're gonna get our ass kicked by a sword guy whose names I don't remember, but I'm sure your lore is really cool and you're very important to this world, and the game designer spent a lot of time thinking about how you fit in. Outside the fort. Oh. Alright, well, hey man, you just do cleanup. Banished Knight. Well, Banished Knight doesn't sound like a real name. His name would be like something else. Oh! What's that? Hey, Banished! Hey! Hey! You look at this shit! Hey man, I think something's wrong with the planet. You heard of this climate change thing? Oh no. Look, all I did is I see a health bar at the bottom, I swing my katana, and then things happen. Look, I'm just... water. Oh. Alright, let's head on down. Ooh, it's a glowy one. There's a trader taken care of. Onwards to Nokron, then. Go on. Oh, it's my boy! My friend! Wolfie! Try right. What if I try left? You know? Don't tell me what to do. I'm a big boy. I may be technically 37 and look like I'm 17, but I don't need to hear about it from you. Jumping ahead. Ah, hole. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Gotta be honest. I wish. I wish they just said no. That would have been a much funnier prompt. Why is there so much blood down there? Don't like it. Enemy, 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 enemy. Nope. Shield up. Enemy, 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 enemy. Who are you fighting? Unfathomable sword ahead. No cave ahead. Who are people fighting? Or is this a different part of the game that I've modified because of that boss fight? That like those blood marks are just referencing something different? Oh look, we're underground again. Wow. Don't fall. What's up? The Eternal City. I mean, what could be wrong with that? Who wouldn't want to live forever? Much like just mindlessly swinging my sword at characters in this game, there could be no consequences for existing through all eternity. No existential problems when you start to think about things like heaven and hell and being around forever, but only being on this eternal plane for a very brief amount of time. What could go wrong there? Running? Really? 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 I got the Baja in me. I don't know if that's reachable. If it wasn't reachable, I feel like there'd be bloodstains. Okay, get over to the edge. Yatta! Ooh. So, that would be the spot to die at. Acquire materials. Ooh, silver tier husk. Stop it. Ghost flame torch. I mean, that's just cool. Functional? What are those? Ew. What is the ghost flame torch? Causes frost buildup. This skill is especially effective on those who are weak to fire. Ew. Ow. There's just gonna be one of these in front of every single one of these, aren't there? Wait, did you just... Someone else just die? Did you just die? Thought that was a hole. Hoot! Arc. Yeah. So I think it's really. I presume this area is optional, but it's so wild to me that. Why would I go back to Limgrave? Like, why would I go check out that area again? And of course, there's something incredibly cool there. Ow. What, did you just not give me the thing? Or were you just one of those weird health ones? There's a cutscene after we're done that goes in this direction. I guess, man. But I don't. Yeah, I don't know. That was not my takeaway. I've said before. I'm not a close. Not always paying super close attention when I play these games. Like the pleasure I get out of them is the exploration and the boss fight go boom. Yeah, it's humanity. I watched the cutscene with Radon and absolutely did not get the takeaway that the star crashed in that part of Limgrave. Yeah. Asylum Runner, there are multiple mistakes who do literally say when you kill Radon, it'll open up an area. Couldn't be me. No. No. That's so many people. What are you doing? What are you appraising this for? Didn't expect hidden path. Someone found this on Ronnie's quest. Whatever that is. Should we check in on that? I think Ronnie sent me to the capital, right? Isn't that what Ronnie did? Like, I went to some pillars and I talked to some people and they're like, do you want to go to the capital? I feel like Ronnie is the one who's sent me on that? Is that right? I don't... Okay, I am on Ronnie's quest, apparently. Oh. I'm supposed to go here. Okay. Who sends me to the capital then? Or is that just I'm following that yellow light? You know, following what my heart tells me, my soul tells me. Hmm. The two fingers sent me there. All right, whatever. Again, my memory is extremely fuzzy of like April when I last touched this game. It's like I played a bunch in February, March, put it down, and I was like, time to get back to Elden Ring. And then I played like 8 hours. And then I didn't touch it again. Okay. Oh, I remember what? Grab all that glow work. Clarifying white cured meat. When I go to the deli counter, I tell them, you know what I want. It's the same thing every time. I saw vaguely someone say earlier that like one of the game's hardest bosses is ahead. That's cool. That sounds great. Okay, well, clearly not the boss yet. Now we are just at the Eternal City. Melted mushroom. You know, I will collect all the items. Just keep hitting that Y button. Despite the fact that I'm never gonna use a single fucking one of them. If this is not upgrading my sword. What are you doing, buddy? What's your deal? Okay. Respect. Look, I'll report to your commander. You gave it your all. I was very impressed. Didn't really know what you were going for, but, you know, good on you. Collect, 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 collect. I'm a mindless automaton. Collect. We don't have any new news on what's up with that, that secret room found in Nier Automata, right? That is still, people aren't sure if it's a hacker or modder messing with everyone, a secret ARG for the Switch version, something else entirely. I know there was new footage this morning. That's like the last I saw before we jumped on here. Okay. Wow. Trying to be cool and get my health back. And then, ooh. Don't really think I've had to deal with a section that has freeze enemies before. I think this is like a new, relatively new. Oh, I have to turn in these ball bearings. Gotta do that on the next. Do it at the next save point. People in the chat talking about which items they used. Yeah, the pots seem cool. Just because I kind of went in the magic user direction. You know, I think pots would sound like they'd be pretty important. We didn't have magic. I'm sure it would still be useful, right? Because you can use a pot to induce a like a weakness effect on an enemy, right? This way. A couple different ways. Got an item over here. Got an item over here. People excited with that new Saints Row? I don't know why I don't know why that made me think of Saints Row, but I know that's coming out soon. The hands-on previews people did recently, like some Games Brothers went to Vegas, I think. Seemed alright. Team seems like it's got like the right intentions, but also some of the takeaways seem to be they have made like an old school's open world game. It is not the game that has some progressive sensibilities, and I mean that in terms of like, you know, body types and its politics and like something that Saints Row's actually been good at long before it was more trendy or did studios felt pressure to do so. Saints Row has always been like very good about letting players be who they want to be, but also that's like a very specific style of open world game to make. That I just don't know how that's gonna feel in 2022. Am I gonna watch the Annapurna Showcase? Shoot, is that right now? Did that just start? That actually might be worth taking like a quick break for. Yeah, let me see if I can pull that up really quick. Rob telling me to keep grinding. Get out of here, Rob. See the numbers on this stream? People love it. YouTube. Watch along while I'm doing. Well, I was gonna put it in so we could all watch it. I guess in theory, I could put it on my other monitor, and then you could watch it in the corner. I don't. Let's see if I can do that. Interact.
Claustrophobic.
Did you love me, Jala?
And the string of messily broken hearts she left in her wake.
The player shapes Jala's story through narrative choices woven through skating, cooking with her parents, and fantastical turn-based combat with her thirsty ex-suitor.
Add.
Each suitor battle is a battle with the past, as Jala's confronted with her ex's
Window
perspective
capture
of a narrative she thought she knew.
Let's look at how combat and narrative work together during the battle with Jala's third-grade boyfriend, Sergio.
Jala's base attack does damage and builds up her willpower. Taunts reveal your opponent's weaknesses by putting them in a mood.
My mom says I'm irresistible, and my mom is always right.
So let's hit him with a thirsty taunt.
What's the best part of the
Now Sergio is in a thirsty mood. His attacks do less damage
Elden
and have a
Ring?
chance to backfire.
Trying to see where I should put it in the.
When he's in this mood, Jala's thirst skill does way more damage.
In between their attacks and deflections, the player shapes Jala's personality and backstory through choices, which build up her persona. Just when Jala thinks she's getting through to Sergio, he leads her into a psychic landscape where he's the man he imagines himself to be in reality.
Does that work?
What the hell? I can't make a dent.
Sergio's ego makes him invulnerable to attack. What's a girl to do?
Like most South Asian men, all it takes to destroy Sergio's ego is a single word from his mom.
Jala summons the next best thing to help her win this psychodrama.
Can you hear that? Is that coming in?
Her mom.
Trouble! No!
Oh, bottom right. Okay. No, I guess I hit the fade button in the wrong transition zone. But don't worry, this is brought to you by
Once
Waypoint
this
Plus.
weakness is
Part's true.
exposed, we hit him with a rage skill.
The battle ends not with a defeat, but a reconciliation.
Alright, then I need to put
They've worked
this
through their issues
in
during the
my
battle and can now start
other
again.
monitor
Sorry I came on so strong.
so I can see it
As friends,
off to the side.
or
Okay.
maybe even something more.
When Jala needs to clear her head, she heads out to the abandoned theme park just outside of town to go skating.
These
Look,
days
we
it's
Baja
by
blasting.
Bam
We
Mascot
contenting.
Sound and his creepy
Contenting.
cult of skater-punk kids.
Our approach to skating is to make it accessible, not too punishing, but also add enough depth for folks that really want to get into it. The basics are to keep the combo meter going up for high school.
This game does look cool.
Stamper combos and rails,
I was
wall
supposed to have
runs,
played a
manuals,
demo of it,
quick turns, and combo finishes for a big score.
as part of the
These are
Great
just
Shield
some of the stories
Soldier
and mechanics
Asses.
packed into
Okay.
30
What was
We have
that? The
so much more to
Tribeca
show
Games
for
Festival thing they've been
We
doing
can't wait for you to
And they do, like, these
yourself
remote
as
demos,
she
like,
confronts her mistakes,
that you can sign up for,
with her
but
exes, reconciles her cultural
I'm pretty sure the PR, I told them a certain time, and then I got an email that was a different time, and that time did not line up. That was, I had to pick up my
launching
kids,
into
so
Game Pass.
I didn't get a chance to play it.
Experience the game for yourself with a Thirsty Suitors.
Hey!
Out now.
I just willed that into existence. I did want to play that game. All right. Thank you. They heard that PR person gave me
It's
the
hard
wrong
not to
date,
think about how time
and then suddenly
has
said,
changed
"Fine,
the
we'll
memory of
just
you,
let you play the game."
how it will continue to change, to shift,
Where are we going?
until I'm left with a version I've created in my head.
Down.
I'm
We
packing
going
things
down,
up,
down,
clearing
down,
out
down.
your stuff, sorting through memories that twist and turn, depending
Visions
on
of
the way
love.
you look at them.
Beautiful.
It's hard not to drift into the past.
Is this the new game from the people who made what? Virginia? Was that the game? Am I thinking that correctly?
To remember everything all at once. Back when you were still here.
Did someone say the ashes that I just picked up, that's what they got through most of the game with? Did you like do so willingly as a bit? Are they super useful? I would love to get a slightly different, I would love a kind of a gimmicky ash, one that we could just like mess around with. I need to level it up, but I think maybe that's what we should do after this boss. Like let's find us another ash that we can bring into battle. Hey, I was looking at something, game.
And, it's just 3 of us. So my name's Jake Elliott. I'm the writer in the studio, I guess, in the team, and I also do a lot of programming. Tomas and I kind of share programming.
Hey, they're showing the developers of Kentucky Route Zero.
Sound.
Boy, this sounds like they're just going to show a clip of them talking and then tease they're working on a new project, but not show us anything about it.
caught Jake in his last year.
We were at the school there in Institute of Chicago. All 3 of us were living in Chicago.
Chicago?
Around 2010, I think. Tomas
They
and
probably
I
live in
wanted to
LA
make
now,
a video
right?
game, and we had a few other ideas
This
before we
also in
settled on
Chicago?
Kentucky Route Zero.
We brought Ben on for the second act, I think, and that was in the spring of that same year because we were somehow managed to release the second act in a few months.
It would be Friday night, and we'd be like, okay, I bet if we worked all night
Be
tonight,
wary
I bet
of
we
death.
could publish
Yeah,
this
it
game
sounds like this
tomorrow
boss
morning.
is
And we
not
were
going
like,
to be
okay.
fun.
We would work all night, and it wouldn't be quite done. We'd be like, okay, but I bet we could do Sunday.
Hey, what's
I
that?
bet if we kept
Hey, what's
going."
that?
And didn't end up being possible, so we had
What's
to
that?
adjust our expectations a little bit.
What's that thing?
Years.
I don't
It's
like
like another
that. I don't want to
3
fight
years
that. I
before
saw
that.
another one of
Learned a
those.
lot
There
about
was
our
I
own
saw that when a
processes,
different
and
part of the
I think
game.
that's still kind of carrying over into the new project.
Right after KRZ came out, I think we moved directly into this new game.
But the idea has been kicking around for years.
Maybe as old as KRZ.
We're working on a new project. It's the first
Ooh,
project
new
we're really
project.
seriously focusing on performance as like kind of a core part of the piece.
KRZ, it's like very still, there's not a lot of animation, everything is sort of like these slow idle tableaus. So we're sort of doing a lot of R&D with making it more lively.
This is a version of like fully animated characters that we can do as a 3-person team, basically.
All right.
This workflow.
Let's crush it.
Just so exciting.
One and done.
This time we have a lot more knowledge going into it. The beginning of Kentucky Route Zero was a more staggered sort of development, and now we've known each other for so long and we're so comfortable with each other, and I think that informs making the new work in a way that feels substantial and.
Oh, it's the Mimic Tear! No, it's me!
It's a different tempo, it's faster and hopefully funnier.
I mean, there's comedy here,
But it's a tragedy.
but it's a tragedy. It's not a tragic comedy, though.
No, it's just a tragedy.
Yeah, just a tragedy.
I suppose that's not my privilege to possess. Some skill sets are a curse. And someday I find peace in them.
Hey!
Sadly, today is not that day.
Wow, the Mimic Tear! Tear? People saying I'm over-leveled. Over-leveled? Oh, is this the new Kentucky Route Zero game? Yeah, this makes sense. This seems like the direction they would have gone in after that. Cool, cool.
I hope tomorrow is different.
Strong foe ahead, but offer weak foe. That's very funny.
A Link to the Past was the reason I got into.
So wait, so
making
now I have it?
video games.
I can summon myself now?
It was from my dad, who passed away, and that was one of the last things that he left. I came back to it when I was in my early teens. It was just a really sentimental and emotional experience. And when I beat it, I was like, oh man, I really want to make an experience like this for someone else. So I started to make my own game, and I would stream the whole process. And I had a pretty active community on Twitch, and Chris was one of the first people. I was thinking, how am I going to make this game alone? Then one day, he started typing in the chat, and he said, do you have a mic? That's how it all got started.
Oh, I guess I should...
Hey, I'm Chris Hoffman. I'm the programmer at a company that Fabian and I started called Yarn Owl. I work in Austin, and Fabian works in Atlanta. We've been working full-time on the project together for a little over a year and never met.
Level up. No.
Hey,
oh yeah, probably.
How's it going?
So should I put some into strength? Do we think that? I think we should probably put some into strength. That's probably going to open up some options for us on the weapons front. Or do we think that we're probably going to go more towards like a dual katana situation, in which case just leaning into Dex is going to make the most sense.
Home and start working on the game. Then at the end of 2020, I shot him a message one day and I said, hey, are we really going to make this game? He said, yeah. I quit my job that day, and then in 2021, we started Yarn Owl.
I was like, man,
it's true.
He
Respecting
is
easy.
Fully on board. So from that point, I just figured that he would.
That's
be
true.
the
I could
best
take some
person
stuff out of
to
like
work
intelligence and just drag it over to.
He does everything code, and I do everything art. We'll just hop in a meeting for like a good hour, but then it ends up being like 3 hours, 4 hours, because we get excited, just talking about different ideas. It was definitely emotional. Now all of this is happening and all of this is real. If I didn't get A Link to the Past from my dad, or even Wind Waker later from my mom, just getting those games as a kid is what motivates me now to want to make an experience just like that.
Look at that. Man. Hell yeah. Looks so cool. Outer Wilds game update.
Hey,
excuse me?
It's been a little while, and I just wanted to reassure everyone
been a little wild?
You did not collectively hallucinate our announcement of Outer Wilds for the Nintendo Switch.
Oh.
It's possible we were a bit over-optimistic on the time frame. At this point, it's possible we just fundamentally misunderstand the Gregorian calendar, but it's still happening, and we're working hard to bring a great version of Outer Wilds to the Switch. Thank you for your patience. We'll have new info for you.
Oh, that's the
as
spot
soon
I've
as
already
possible.
done, right? That's the
With
area.
that said,
I've
we
been
also have some good news.
Yep, there's a boss down there. let's just listen to the Outer Wilds soundtrack. Coming to... Okay, that is a good-looking game. I bet it would look great on new machines. Just playing it at 4K 60 would be delightful. Wonderful game. All-timer. Expansion's great. Not as great as I was hoping. Or rather, it felt kind of disconnected and should have been its own thing instead of connected to the game, but still good nonetheless. Have I already done this area too? I don't know. Hey, I loved the Pathless. Put out a DLC for that game way later. It's probably just going to be a platform upgrade. Winter on Xbox and Switch. I don't know, give me like more levels. I beat it already. Is that new? No. What's that magician doing? My cat.
Your every move intensifies my pain.
Wanted to like that game more than I did.
Or your good intentions. Everything you touch turns to ash.
Just kind of a boring melodrama. So is this new to me? All this stuff is new, right? I'm like in an upper level area. Solar Ash, great game. Great game. First off fire, then fire. Wow, they're just upgrading everything. Edith Finch, that game was alright. I liked it. I don't know about that, man. Which kind of... Are you wearing that mask?
For a long time, I didn't even know that I wanted to make games. And I always loved writing stories in school and learning about the mechanics in video games. At some point I just thought, okay, maybe I can combine those two things.
Alright, so I guess I gotta go up and around
computer
here.
kid. I liked working in these creative programs and those were the first steps of kind of like expressing myself.
My name is Kai and I'm a writer and one of the co-founders of Third Shift.
I'm Fabian, I'm the artist and one of the co-founders of Third Shift. Right now
Is that singing happening in Annapurna or is that happening in the game?
My apartment,
Possible
which
to
is
say.
at the same time the headquarters of our little company.
Did I just murder
When we
this
started
songstress?
Thinking about our project, did
Maybe.
a lot of brainstorming actually on this balcony here, and this is when the idea was born.
Forever Go is a story-driven road trip adventure game where you play as Alfred, an elderly man who embarks on a journey in his trusty van.
Hell yeah, playing as
The
an
story is
older
inspired
character?
by a trip I took down.
Finally, I'm represented in
Fabian
video
and I
games.
were always interested in the diverse landscapes in North America, and that's where a lot of the inspiration came from.
When Kai was about to go on this road trip, he asked me to lend him my camera. After he came back, he shared that book with me, like as a thank you.
And this
Why
was
would I
actually
wanna
taken
summon
in the middle
somebody?
of nowhere. You can drive for hours on end, and there's just
Oh,
no
maybe
one.
for that. That seems about right.
And this was just crazy to see.
Yeah, we have a scene just like this in the game.
Alfred was the first thing we had.
Character model of Alfred didn't always look like this. This is what Alfred used to look like. We started redesigning Alfred and making him a little bit more lifelike.
Alfred's main purpose is to document this trip. Usually the games that most with us are story-driven games.
I'm just excited to see when people actually play this thing in the future. And I hope this will be very soon.
Yeah, so far the games that Annapurna is showing look like Annapurna games, and I mean that in a highly complimentary way. I play pretty much anything that studio puts out. Okay, all right. Again, some of the sound effects coming out of these videos, hard to tell if we're Elden Ringing or not. No, 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 stay here, banished knight. Do not be banished. You are welcome. The opposite of banished. You're a friend. Can I grab this item without losing you? That I don't need. Come on, help me, friend. Are you busy with someone else? Okay, alright. You know, cool, 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 cool. Sorry, didn't mean to judge. Oh, Hohokam. Never really played that game. Always looked very cool. The theme so far means to be games coming to new platforms, so I guess it would not shock me if that's... Did I not already do this? Did I fight an animal here? Am I just doing things I've already done? Fight this later? Oh, new game from Kiya Takahashi. Hell yeah. How do I make this? How do I make him fight me? I mean, not okay. Look, everyone's like, "Oh, Patrick just wants to murder everyone," but it does seem like a spot where I'm supposed to murder somebody. Oh, a fire. I see.
You try and guide it, but you're trying to guide like a gushing river. Often people reach for stories they've already heard. We really want to pull from our own experience as much as possible because it feels the most kind of real. I'm Laura. I'm the director at Dreamfield.
So I've done 2 of these.
This is the Hellfire Clove. Way back when Dreamfield started, this is one of the first places we came for like research.
Ireland is full of ruins, and those ruins speak to a history of violence.
All these animals seem really happy. Do I really gotta mess with this? This is just gonna reinforce my image.
Dreamfield started
I'm
as
bad.
a label for my own work, and then I met Leah.
Okay, well, you're doing it. Oh, this, okay. Patrick, that was a bad opening gambit. That was a bad opening gambit.
Suddenly there was a dynamic. We're like playing off each other, and then as more and more people come in, kind of like grows its own identity. I think like creativity is when you bring like one like random idea from here and one random idea from somewhere else, and like see how they could join or like what they could do together. And when you have lots of team members, that just happens. It's really important to me
light these fires again.
We have the energy and we enjoy it when we come here. So like today, instead of showing computer screens, I wanted to show like Dreamfield as like all of these people coming together. The new game is set in kind of like a fantasy version of Ireland. Probably the
What is
most
the last
obvious
game
first
the
detail
studio
is that
made?
all the characters are cats.
I'm sort of missed who this was.
Art-wise, we have something very unique. We have themes that I think are very relevant these days about coming together in the face of adversity.
Everything drowned will someday rise from the sea.
Oh no! Oh, Patrick! You're gonna unlock the bad ending!
Be creative together and make something that is worthwhile. I think that's fantastic about Dragoncrest is that whether you're working on the music or the art or the programming, you're really invited to like bring your best to the table. Everyone kind of leaves a mark on it, which is really nice.
In a lot of ways, I think Dreamfield has become
just the way
more polished as we've
she
gone on.
slaps
I think
me.
this game will feel more polished
You
even
piece of
then,
shit.
But I hope that we still bring that edge of like exploration and adventure into it.
Ooh, jellyfish. Did I lose my friend? I did. That's okay. Shining hornhead. Oh, hell yeah. Oh yeah, let's go! Who wants to mess with that? Not me. Is that a dinosaur? Excuse me. That's a dinosaur. What is going on? Is this a walking sim horror game set in like a Jurassic Amnesia? What is going on? Oh. The Lost Wild. Please don't be a survival game. Please don't be a survival game. Please don't
Thank
be
you
a
so
survival
much for tuning
game.
in to our second annual Annapurna Interactive Showcase. We hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you all again next summer.
Okay. I thought that was Rob laughing at me. Will not harm you, jellyfish. You were one of my earliest summons. You did nothing but help me. Nothing against the jellyfish people. Anything up here? Nope, just people futzing around. Precious item. Yeah, okay, I want to take a guess it's a grease. An old fang. Well, I don't know what that does. Take it, I guess. Oh, alright, now we're gonna start getting weird YouTube videos. Alright, cool. Well, that was the Annapurna Showcase. Glad we got to, check that out. Still feeling bad about that deer. Gonna be honest. Kinda wish I could have done that a little bit differently. Okay. Oh. What's this? Time for blood loss. Jumping ahead. Well, this looks like we're going down. I think I want to finish exploring this area first. Oh, there's one of those. That guy looks mean. Possibly like Like, I won't enjoy the fight. Correct. Beautiful is correct. Which is not like... Aww. Is that attacking me? Are we aggroed? R. Oh. Ow. Okay, I do decent damage. I have to actually get in there. Do the damage? Okay, well this is... too fast for my... Nope, that was incorrect choice. Ow. Circle round. Not entirely, like, a terrible idea to just let it get up close to you. Ooh, this feels good. Nope. Did not. Come on. There we go. All right. Refill my stuff. Thank you. More singing happening. I don't know if that singing is... Is that all them? Those... The rats are listening. Well... Okay. Do we know if this is the same one of those that was over there before, too? I saw one of those over when I was in the middle of that fight. I don't know if this is where it retreated to, or... I guess I don't have to kill you? Well, I gotta kill you. Power gathers somewhere in horned remains. Okay. Oh, so I did it. Fuck off. And then this is separate? Oh, okay, this is a different area to go to. Okay. Alright, so next thing, heading over here. This is the hill we didn't go up last time. So there are two remains. There's one right here. And there's one over there. I don't know if these are different. No, it must be this. Alright, so I will come back with friend. So let's go to... Which one is it? This one? I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I see. I see. Let's try and not aggro too many enemies. I don't know, do the aggro enemies, will they come into this boss fight with me? Let's find out. They will. Okay. Alright, buddy. That thing looks like it wants to fight us. Ooh, that looked pretty good too. Stay on horseback for this. Alright, let's do that. Time to get by. Oh. You didn't come with me? Probably shouldn't have buffed myself so early. Got a summon again? Okay. Beautiful. This majestic spirit creature. We must destroy it. Look at me. I have the same headgear as you. Oh, you look so beautiful. You seem like somehow you're related to Torrent. Hey buddy, get over here. Let's run away. That seems bad. Wait, did it heal itself? Oh, yeah, that is bad. Aw. Well, oh no, I can't use my magics anymore. Does it run out of healing? I'm just like, I'm not attacking it fast enough? got him! You're just supposed to attack the shit out of his legs when he's healing. Remembrance of the Regal Ancestor. Achievement unlocked. First strike level continues. What does this do? What's Remembrance of the Regal Ancestor? You know, it looks like it might be like a crafting thing. Yeah, I'd love to craft the spirits of the creatures that haunt this realm. People saying Patrick's roll game is a little off. Yeah, because of the character I'm playing, I don't have to roll as much. You take those to the 2 fingers of the table. Gives you a dope talisman. That's the main ingredient for a Baja flask. I love it. Most people predicting that I'm doing it in 1. Remembrance you can use for a pile of ruins or trade in for special gear at the round table, says Cheesy Bob. King of Leah 26, I'll be honest, I don't think you're going to die to any boss until you're done with the capital. So, like, that's kind of... This build has had me kind of steamrolling through the game. Which is fine. Like, this game is so much more than just difficult boss fights. And I've not gotten hung up on that. But it has been part of my motivation to think about, like, using... At least having, like, a couple different weapons I can use. So at least makes the combat part... Alright, so I've done this. Let's head back to... Ancestral Woods was the next... Oh, there's that thing to the north. Let's do that before we move deeper into the Eternal City. Is that red guy just always there? No, it's just a one and done. Wait. Aha. Oh, these are just health and magic ones, right? These aren't actual weapon arts. Alright, so then... Oh, this doesn't... Anything for me to do here? That looks like death. Maybe up here? Green vines? Telling me where to go? Golly, that sure seems like art design. Ooh, I almost didn't realize there was a hole. Oh, hello. Sorry. Like, I have been waiting millennia for the warrior who would prove themselves worthy of me. What a dick. Astral Infant's Head. Alright. Must be some other thing I can use to turn in for a thingamabob. Let's see, that's all she wrote right there. Bendado, now you eat the baby head for the secret ending. Yeah, that adds up. Welcome to Bloodborne 2. You don't remember this level from Bloodborne? So you've seen the Nier Automata secret area. This is actually a secret 4K 60 FPS version of Bloodborne that's inside of Elden Ring. It's Unreal. What was I gonna go do? Oh, I want to go back to... Table of Lost Grace really quick. I think as a group, we need to pick a new... Well, one, you said I could turn that stuff in, right? Turn this into the 2 fingers? Is that what people said? To get a cool talisman? You want this shit, man? Wait, is this what I'm doing? Is this what I'm... No, this is... Oh, I see. Wow, those are awesome. Are any of these good for me? And my Dex character? Are any of these cool? The moon spell. Okay. Oh, so I only get to pick one? Well, this seems great. Restores FP upon defeating enemies. Okay. Yeah. I like that. Renala's staff. Wow. Releases searing spirits that repeatedly explode after decay. Really down on faith. That's not really helpful to me. That is a cool ass sword though. Really off on strength and faith for that one. I mean, this is more likely of anything I might use, right? Yeah, like, I don't need a bow. Sure, I'll take this in case I want to respec and do swords. Blasphemous Blade. Incarnate a full moon and launch it at foes. Int 70? Holy. Boost full moon sorcery. Is full moon like a different... Is it just a boost for that one spell? The scaling on that staff is the best once you're at that high of int. Yeah, I'm sort of like hitting the point where any of the intelligence stuff is really out of reach. So what are we thinking? We go with the scepter? I like the scepter. We can get all of this, right? People are saying you can get this somewhere else. I mean, I would like to do something other than rock sling. So like I'm happy to respec for full intelligence. Yeah, I mean, I could like, you know, yeah, rip it from faith and arcane and just like start pushing into it. You can copy this at a mausoleum and get both. Oh, so should I just not redeem the full moon queen yet? So I should just hold off and not use it, right? You can copy it even after using. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right, just because I think it's cool to pull a full moon, even though I can't use it. And then I'll take God's Axe. Okay. All right, now we need to pick a fun new summon.
Greetings, are you here for spirit?
All right, so here's what we're dealing with. I think we should have, like, look, I got my base level boy, Banished Knight, comes in, just a wrecking ball, just going for it. Oh yeah, the bell bearings too. I gotta do that as well. But I want another, like, the jellyfish brought me such joy in the earliest hours of the game. I think we need some true weirdos, like just some chaos agents that when we're doing some of these, especially these, I think some of the bosses we're gonna face for a little while, you know, like I'm just sort of overspec for. So I'm just like, who are some true weirdos we can get in there with and just like make things a little. The Shield Boys getting a lot. The Shield Boys do seem good. Okay, so we've got Shield Boys. Pumpkinhead I've already got. Lizard Man, is that what this is? Man Serpent? I don't have the Mimic tier yet, no. Rats produce more rats as you level them up? Okay. So we want to do one of these. Let's see, how do I would need to go into Chrome. How do I hide? Window capture. Let's see. Okay, now I'm here. How do I make a poll? Mod view, chat settings, channel points. Start a poll, Twitch. You'd think I know how to do stuff like this. How to use polls. Community. Nope. Creating polls from the dashboard. Okay. I need to go to the dashboard. Creator dashboard. Manage poll. New poll. Which new Chaos Boys are we upgrading? So we got Rat Pack, Shield Gang, and Lizard Man. All right. Wow. Okay. So my thumb on the scale is the Rat Pack, but I'll go where the audience takes me. I will Baja the Blast. Shield Gang. Ooh, Shield Gang and Rat Pack. Neck and neck. Done blasted. Woo. Woo. Shield Gang rise up. Rat Pack feasting. Oh man, I shouldn't have said anything. I feel like shouldn't have said anything about the Rat Pack. Oh, Shield Gang back up. Poll ended. Shield Gang it is. All right. Back into the game. All right, we have a meeting today. Rob, I'm not gonna be there. I don't know if Rob's watching anymore. Okay. So the Shield Gang. Hell yeah. Okay. So then we bring in our Shield Gang. All right, go turn in the. I think I already did this interaction.
I can hear it from across a howling and wailing. You should keep your distance. I know you.
Yeah. The Mr. Dung, the Dung Boy is over there. But you can't do anything with it, right? I mean, last time I talked to him, he was just like, I'm so mad. I'm made of poop. Alright, what can we purchase? What did this open up for us? Oh, okay, so the ghost... Some ghost glove wort. But I don't need anything right now. I do know the memory stones give me more spell slots, but like I don't need more than... I already have like 3 or 4. Like I don't need to be rotating through that many spells when I'm playing. Thank you though, I appreciate the heads up. Right, here's the dung beetle.
I asked you, thankfully he's all like...
Yep. He only uses rock sling anyway. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, part of the problem is the way I play video games is I find what works and I keep doing it. And if the game isn't going to ask me to function differently, it is difficult for me to purposely act differently. And so I always appreciate a game that pushes back on player behavior and habits. That's pretty hard in a game this big and expansive, but that is how we arrive at where we are at. All right, so we're gonna keep moving. Someone said in the chat to like look at this. It's like I don't know what that means, but I've looked. I have gazed upon what is in front of me, and I have despaired. Love me a good platforming sequence. Excuse me? Knight's Sacred Ground. Gross. Am I rune arc boosted? Is that is there like a way to know? I don't think I've died since I last used it. Ow! What? Did that archer just... Ah, your arc would be glowing next to your health bar. I see. Oh, also I got, let's see. Enhances charge spells and skills. Greatly restores HP. Yeah, but I want this. Restores FP. That would be, man, that sounds useful if you are like using healing spells and stuff like that. That sounds dope. Celestial Dew. What does that do? What does that do? What does that do? Yeah. Ah. Jigglypuff. It's the item for absolving your sins at Turtle Pope. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Can Turtle Pope forgive me for my transgression from earlier? Is that a thing Turtle Pope can provide for me? Everyone out here is trying to make me feel bad for swinging my sword around, but never really considered that the Turtle Pope could lead me back to the light. Actually, isn't the light like the whole problem here? Excuse? See, that was perfect. Heal and get everything back. Ah, so this must all be leading to me getting the ultimate summon, right? And then I'm gonna have to try really hard to not just summon myself every single time. Because like for a game where I'm already like, despite not grinding, kind of over leveled on the path that I'm on and not having a ton of trouble with bosses, it seems like the worst possible thing I could do from a I would like to be challenged standpoint is just introduce a second version of myself. Yeah, I understand if people are pointing out that they nerfed it, but they also like nerfed the Moonveil Katana so that it wasn't as good as it was, but it is still absurdly good. So it, you know, can't know what you didn't know. Sort of like with the Scar Surge Radon boss fight, where it was like really hard, then they made it really easy, and then they made it really hard again, I guess. You know, or maybe it was somewhere in the middle, but you know, I beat it after all of the back and forth happened, so I have no idea. I don't know anything other than, you know, what I experienced. And also, it's just like balance is not From Software's ultimate goal. It never has been. Black Wet Blade, that's a like upgrade thing, right? Oh, I see. Hello. Sure. Hi. Ow. Ow. Yeah, people are noticing a couple of times now. I'm like, how come I can't roll anymore? Because it said Stone Sword key has been used or whatever, and you have to dismiss that in order to... Wow, there it is. There's the thing I've heard about for months. Mimic tier. Just hidden away in a little shack. In a mimic shack. A lovely old tier that will let you whoop ass. Whoop ass in this game. Should well, okay. I guess I'll... blah, 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 blah. So how do I get to the other level of pouch? Oh, I have to just do that in the menu? Alright, well, okay, we'll take off the banished. Try target. What? Oh, sorry, man. You want to get up here? Oh, you can do this. Ah. Alright, well, I was trying to be super cool. I mean, it's something that I love about Elden Ring specifically. It's true of all of the Souls games, is the amount of content that just totally missable, right? You know, it's completely feasible that if you aren't perpetually online reading about Elden Ring, different strategies people are doing, like, the Mimic tier is just right there. And I know, like, some of the... there has been folks who have done some data mining. It sounds like there might have been a quest at one point. Which, frankly, makes sense for something so powerful that there would have at one point been like something more driving it than just, well, hopefully you have a key. Otherwise, I don't know. Maybe you won't come back here. Because you might not, right? Like, it's... I've tried, that's why I'm always buying the Stone Sword keys, because my thought is I will just end up not coming back. Dissonance M. So Patrick, back in the forest you were just in, if you go back where you entered the elk boss, there's another spot you want to check out near some jellyfish. Oh, did I miss something? Okay, alright. Look at this. How convenient. And that's... Is that going to be a boss? I don't know. Item. Wary of left. Oh. Jellyfish mean good stuff or nearby. I didn't really think about the jellyfish that way. That's right here. Oh, go to the jellyfish. Should probably go upgrade the Mimic tier as well. If I had known it was gonna be that close. For some reason I thought it was in the capital city, but I guess maybe in my head I might have read like Necron City or whatever it is that we're in right now. Alright, people said I missed something. Like a cave entrance. Aha! Da 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 da. A stone sword key, a stone sword key for me. Ooh. No, no, no. I'm not messing. I am a friend of the jelly people. Okay. Summoning pool usually means the good times are upon us. Wait, what? Why would there be a summoning pool? And then... maybe it's something over here? There's gotta be something, or else... try horseback battle. With who? Oh, I see. Okay, okay, okay. I didn't notice this. Oh man, this guy seems bad news. No longer interested in your silly games. Now, granted, strong weapon, but I do feel like I correctly identified early on that, and you could have done this with a slightly weaker weapon, just repeated it. Easy to say a stronger weapon means you have to repeat it fewer times, but it was just like, walk, walk, walk. You know, I could have just used the back, you know, and then just kind of, I could have thrust forward, back off, and continuing. Oh, I missed his second phase. Yeah, that's right, because that's when they get the wings and they fly, right? They're a lot harder. So that's helpful. Again, having the strong weapon helps. And I got a rune arc. Correct, correct, correct. Jumping. No. Can make that with torrent for show. Try range battle, then try mimicry. Oh, shit. Shit, shit, shit. Yeah. You know, enjoy Whale Boat must sing great roll at the end there. Earlier, people saying, you know how to roll, bro? I don't. In fact, actually, the roll that I almost never do, that I like always need to be better about in these games, is to roll forward. I'm always rolling back, I'm always roll side to side, and like there is so much advantage of like rolling into an attack and hoping the iframe takes you through the enemy, and I don't do that nearly enough. I'm gonna get that backstab, buddy. I'm gonna get it. Try projectile. Are they saying that for this? I wonder if this is gonna be one of those that disappears. You're gonna roll off the edge. Am I gonna roll off the edge? Did I still get it? Order healing. Woof! I almost went off. That was almost and they would have had to fight the Crucible Knights again? Oh, thank you. Take a sip of coffee, keep moving. Just hold that shield up. You don't stop. Target lock ahead. What are we dealing with here? No, it's just like these normal guys. I mean, there's a lot of them. I mean, there were a lot of them. Oh, respect. Really, that I enjoyed that. You went for it. Don't let anyone tell you you didn't try. Didn't even mean to pick up that centipede. I'll pick him up though. Can't stop me. Love the way the light reflects off of the. Weren't they supposed to add ray tracing to this game at some point? Wasn't that like a thing that was announced? Does this game have ray tracing? Seems like From's kind of like falling off the map in terms of. Oh, hello. What? All right. Always a good sign. All right. What's my? Okay. Is that enough to? Ooh, this will be the first time I summon something I'm not used to. I summon the Mimic tier? I guess so, right? Behold, ill-omened creature. Oh, I didn't level up the Mimic tier. Did that like cost nothing to summon? Valiant Gargoyle. So where's my Mimic? Try and take advantage of this. I'm gonna take. Ah! Oh, there's another one. Oh no. Okay. Well, this sucks. Speaking of Mimic tier. Did I get poisoned? I got poisoned too. Yeah, level 1 Mimic. It didn't do. It was just. It sort of just was a damage sponge. Let's try the shield boys. They're leveled up. Shield boys unlock. Hey, it's the first time I went down with the first L. You know? Comes for everyone. Shield boys, doing good interference. All right. Come on, boys. Count them down. Okay, I think it's just me now. The shield boys, the shield boys, they come to town, they put up a shield, they are your boys. Yeah, I should have, people saying he got lucky that he didn't wreck me on that final attack. Yeah, I should have healed again. I definitely should have healed again. But I didn't. And he ain't here anymore. Rock Sling, once again, MVP. Oh, so like, oh man, this was a torrent fight, then that would have profoundly changed how I approach this. Now, granted, like, your ability to use the Rock Sling is extremely powerful, but it is not, it's a soft lock-on. And you'll notice I've been playing, like, it's very easy to lose some of them. It's very easy to not, like, you're kind of manipulating the physics to a certain degree in order for it to all work out for you. But they do a lot of damage, and more importantly, they do an enormous amount of stagger damage. So it's like that was really getting me through that fight. Was if you could connect on like 3-ish of them, 3.5. Then all of a sudden it goes down for the count. Then you get those iframes while you're doing the brrr, and I get the heal back. You know what else is a lot of stagger damage? Charge attacks. Oh, I wish the Dirty Boys were an Elden Ring summon. What do we got going on? Can I get us up to another level? I don't think so. Get close-ish. People keep saying like I'm up there in level. I guess maybe relative to where you would be if you had found this a little bit earlier, but I've done no grinding in this game. I've sort of just gone from one section to the other. Excuse me? Excuse me? You know what? I am good at this game. I am good at these games. I'm a father of 2. Up early, sleeping late, putting in the work, putting in the hours, eating Taco Bell. I deserve a nice rest. Take a load off, Jessica. Take a load off, Jessica. Rest in the coffin. Take a load off, Jessica. And sleep forever. Here's where I'm gonna process that Crunch Wrap Supreme. I'll emerge from my body. Has extracted the protein and energy from it. Oh yeah, normal coffin shit. Coffin boys. So when people ask me, what do you think happens when you die? Have you seen what happens in Nordork City? Nordork? Whatever the place is called. New Donk City. It'd be great if I just triggered the ending. Like, hey Patrick, you accidentally beat the game. We tricked you into finishing it. Hey, new fast travel just dropped. Get in the coffin. Am I back on the surface? I remember this is a whole... Right? Like, I didn't even go finish that other area, the city. I still need to go do that. Ah, river, seed. I'm at the root of the Erd tree. Oh, I see. Alright, well, let's go back to where we were. Oh, wow. Really did leave Coffin Town. Where was I? Knight's Sacred Ground. Mimic tier. Aha. Okay. What? All right. Did the Shield boys? I didn't really watch what they were doing before. Let's get in, boys. We feasting. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. They've got the shields. They've got the shield. Are they just what? I mean, the boys are hilarious. It's unclear to me whether how helpful they are in this specific situation, though. The shield boys are like really good at being pricks. They're just super annoying. Like, look at them. I will say, like, a little of this is what I'm looking for in the game. Like, both from a like having these as summons that are just a little bit weirder as opposed to a big knight that engulfs everything. I'm kind of also looking for that. Excuse me? That kind of chaos from my weapon. So just, you know, something to think about. There's just one great shield boy just being a great big weirdo. And where did your friends go? Did one of you just stick around? One of these. Seek magic. Finger Slayer Blade. Great Ghosts. Go up for it. What does that do? Okay. So I think they have things up to +8 and I'm missing... Oh, is this what I need to get them from +8 up? Knife for my wife. Oh, is that not an actual weapon? I missed what it was. +9, 2 + 10. I got it. Great Ghost Glower is just 9 to 10, and they're limited per finger knife for the Moonwife. Okay. So this is the Ronnie quest that people were saying I was on. Like I was basically down here to grab this. Oh right, she did say she needed a knife. As Patrick like vaguely remembers lines of dialogue. It looks like that's it. Yeah, what's in here? Oh. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I don't have any way of getting any of my things to +9 yet, but I do. So I have ones that I could pick to be +10. All right, let's go upgrade the Mimic tier though.
Greetings, are you here for spit?
Ah. Oh, I can buy a 6, right? I think I think I might just been to buy up to +5. I need to find the other bell bearings. Do those replenish on like the areas that drop them? Is that like a resource that replenishes? Because it's only like the 9s and 10s that are rare and per cycle or per game. Like, can I just go find a place that has 5 and 6? They don't replenish. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to wait and find more. 5, 6, 7. I don't have any more bells to offer, I don't think. Yeah, I guess I can look up how to do the bell bearings for the other ones. So, absent that, should we go talk to Ronnie? Is that so? We want to give Ronnie our knife? That's fine. Then what could go wrong there? Give the witch, give the hot, horny witch a knife. Well, actually, people are horny for her. I don't know where she falls. Is that where is that? It's here, right? Ronnie. Okay. Oh. I almost fell. Just like the internet fell for Ronnie. I've taken the lift of Dectus. Right? That's the... You get the 2 pieces and then the thing takes you up, but you also can go underground, or you can go around to the left. Is D, whoever D is he supposed to be gone? Maybe I gotta go talk to him to advance his dialogue?
It was thee, not blithe it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nokron.
Oh, okay. So
My
that is...
thanks.
Okay.
Finally all the pieces are in place.
Take 'em.
Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. But before
I love... Can you imagine?
I must entrust thee with this. Take it.
If Elden Ring being so big, it's your first one of these, I'm sure that's true for so many people. Why, in God's name, would you assume that you need to talk to NPCs multiple times to trigger important actions? Sometimes I forget.
My discarded flesh lieth beyond the seal unlocked by it, upon which is carved the curse mark of thy desire. I can fathom what thy purpose might be. Neither of us is welcomed by the brighter path, I see. You may leave now. It was but brief.
No, thanks, Ronnie. Nice of you.
What is it? Thy purpose in a you may leave. I too am.
Wait, so what did she give me? Is that like a key to get into a place? Key revealing the hidden form of carrion study hall. Oh wait, is that this? Let's go. I know it's not uniquely from software that talking to NPCs multiple times, but frequently talking to NPCs multiple times in games is optional, supplemental information. Color to the world. Additional detail. Not, oh, by the way, here's a key to unlock a place that was locked for you before. I'm just saying it's easy to understand why someone wouldn't do it. Our brains are broken as people have played so many video games, but I just can't help but chuckle. I didn't get anything new and interesting, did I? I'm gonna have to do this like weird fight that's at the top here again. I can't remember what happens here. He has all these finger things. Oh, right. Hold on. Isn't there a thing at the bottom? Well, that would have been unfortunate if I just did that whole area again. Ronnie! Oh, Ronnie! Wasn't watching what happened. Hope it's important. Instagram walks back its changes. Oh, wow. Weird not to have been on the internet all day. Should I remove the statue? Wasn't looking. No. Leave the statue. Okay. Because that probably leaves into whatever its new state is, right? Oh, what the fuck? Ew. Oh, wow. I assume this would be much more... Ooh. Where'd you go? Ah! Much more annoying if you just couldn't do that over and over again. Where are you doing that from? Did you just fall, bro? No. Oh, he's shooting from over there. How is he still aggroed from... Mask of confidence. That's what I do on the internet every single day. No. Stay over there. Dude, we are not doing this. We are not. Oh my god. Come on, bro. Really? Please. Go away. Rocks reach him? Wow. Gotta be honest. If you were playing Melee, seems like that would suck. A lot. People in the chat are so mad. Oh. Get good. The rocks do have... Look, you are not going to get me sitting here saying I'm not playing this game a little bit on easy street. I am. I am. But I mean, in theory, Melee players, you know, you could have just respect for this area. One of the most chaotic things I heard, it was months ago now. I think it was Maddie Myers, who's a managing editor of Polygon, from writer at Kotaku, is also a co-host on the Triple Click podcast. I think I have that right. I believe she's kind of a newcomer to these games. I could be wrong on that front. Anyway, long story short, like every time Maddie got a new piece of equipment, she just sold it. Like everything. Weapons, equipment. Do I need this? I don't. Is that what you do in like every other RPG? Yes. Is that what you do in Souls games? Pretty much no. You just kind of end up with hundreds of weapons by the end that you can scroll through. And she sold all of them. I was dying. It's such a funny thing to learn. Yeah, that man with his bow and arrow, that just seems like that would be infuriating. So I guess I'm just gonna keep going this way. Right? This looks right. People falling from fighting? I see. Aha. Okay. What's the best way down? This looks good. No enemies, no enemies, no enemies, please. Okay, I can fall down here and grab these 2 items. Please be chill. That this message is super common in the game, and it makes me laugh every time. Okay. How many people like me got to this section before it was reversed and just shot it with an arrow a bunch of times because people are like, just shoot it with the arrow, and I'm like, is it a light arrow? Do I need a heavier arrow? Can I shoot it with a spell? See anything, don't see any messages, so I will just continue forward. Ooh, cutscene. Ooh, you know things are going down when you get a cutscene. Alright, so this is just gonna get us to the other side. Try horseback battle. Okay. Sleep required ahead. First off, Scarlet Rot, then time for fleeing. I wonder if I should leave here, get enough to level up, and then come back. Nah. Ew. Who are you? What a grotesque little enemy. Ah. Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! Who is that boy? What? Here comes the boy. He's rolling. So is this triggered from damage? Okay, I'm just gonna leave, buddy. I want nothing to do with you. Yeah, just roll yourself out. Ain't no one gonna stop you. Ow. Ow. What a wild character design. Oh, shit. Messed it up. Son of a... I had him. I just got bored. I didn't want him to be done with him. No? Not gonna do it yet? Wow. My spell doesn't do very much. Oh shit. Okay. kind of hoping I could. Oh, Jesus! The boy! That boy is got a tail. And granted, it's not a boss. Seems like we could just go past him. But I gotta beat him at least once. Ooh. Took out Torrent. Sorry, Torrent. I almost messed it up for you. Shit. Shit. Cool, be cool, be cool. Alright. Godskin Noblehood. Godskin, huh? Whew! That was one of the more interesting enemy designs I've seen in this game. Say check out the item descriptions. Okay. Let's make sure there's no spooky bad boy at the top. Maybe equipment, huh? Who knew they sewing together patches of smooth skin? Nobles of the most ancient apostles were said to have been assimilated in human physiology. Not like the Crucible, the air tree in its primordial form. Gross. Don't like it. Cruce Mark of Death Stargazer Heirloom. What? One of those was a key, right? Curse mark carved into the Lunar Princess Rani's discarded flesh. Okay. Seems like I could give that to someone at some point. And then the other was raises intelligence. By how much? 5. Okay. Alright, we've done that. How about like an hour-ish? A little less, maybe? Usually around like 6 p.m. Eastern is when I'm gonna go pick up my kids. Could probably, you know, if we're in the middle of something, I can push it back a little bit. But so we made a lot of progress. You know, we kind of cleaned out this area, did up here. We have not checked out anything this away. Hope it must get Stardust gone busy with Jessica. True. Sealed tunnel, we did that. I mean, right, like there is this area. Is this area worth doing ahead of going into the capital? Talk to Ronnie again. Oh, okay. Looks like she's not here anymore. Yeah, oh, you have to find where Ronnie is now. Yeah, that's what kind of seemed that way. Okay, let's push forward a little bit. So I can go. So just follow this and see what happens. I can check one of the other towers now. Alright. That's something like I need to do right now? Can I just fought one of you. I just like have zero interest in doing it again. Are you seriously following me? Ooh, you're so mean. I'll keep following the Ronnie quest line. Like, yes, I'm not super interested in the lore, but like, the quests will take us places. Am I still being followed by that thing? No. Mostly just want like chat to like give me heads up on markers when we are going to eliminate quest lines, because I'm like not keeping track of them. Outer wall battlegrounds. Check there's nothing back here. This was another way in. Right, I got the windmills over here, so just want to kind of like scout around this area to see if anything I might have missed, because I basically stopped after I did the windmill. Hell yeah, 1x dagger. Okay. this is about up to the... Yeah, like... This is one spot that I haven't checked. Shield boys! Okay. You're gonna regret... Do you know who you're messing with? You haven't heard of the Shield Boys? Oh. You're gonna be passing on the stories of them. I'll tell you that much. You guys just deal with that. Let me get in it. I want to get on the mix. Feeling a little bit of FOMO. The boys out there doing their business. Oh, bye, bye, boys. See you at the club. Highway Lookout Tower. Highway to the Lookout Tower is a joke I'm sure no one's made before. Still haven't seen that new Top Gun movie. Difficult for me to get to the movies. Ooh. Okay. Okay, this is just, you know, a little bit ridiculous. God damn it. Who are you fighting, buddy? You follow me? Buddy. Okay, let's see. I guess we can kind of scout this from here a little bit. Oh, that is something down there. Alright. Oh, I need some magic back. Just the thing to get it. Oh, well. La-di-da. What's that noise? Oh, there's another tree. See, this is why it's worth coming back. Oh. Alright. Didn't realize we were operating weapons of war. So much blood. Alright, thank you. Can I please go grab my treat from the tree? Is there another one? Who's shooting at me? Now I don't need to fight these guys. Just kind of searching for major item drops, like those golden seeds. Okay, that's where the windmill was. So we've done that. Now we are just cruising over here to the right. Double check what looked like it might have been like a tiny village. Kind of the last major thing over here. I'm like finally has spent enough time with the map that I'm like remembering little locations, like all the stuff that I was doing when I was obsessively playing this game. Feels good to get back into that. This is a difficult game to drop off and then come back to in minor chunks. It is such a game that is, I found my most enjoyment when I would have long sessions where I could be enjoying going around the map. Like previous Souls games, because they were a little more self-contained, like a little more A to B, I could play them in a like sort of a chunked way. This game just like does not feel as good when you're doing that. You know, it's one thing when you're like made it to a major zone, right? Like you made it to a castle or whatever. But given the way the map functions otherwise, where it's just so easy to forget, like, what have I seen? What have I done? Why was I checking out over here? Like, getting back into that mode. Quite honest, like, I sort of left this game. Part of the reason I wanted to come back was like, wasn't I disliked Elden Ring, but I was like, I left kind of cold all these months later. And part of that is just, like, having kind of my last major experience with it in these kind of fits and starts during the week where I'm trying to sneak in time in between, you know, having a social life and what the fuck? Is that it for this little area? Just getting a larval tier, which that's what you use to respec, right? I have not respec'd at all, so. But usually these areas have like a little spot that you can go down. Been down to this area? Probably not. Caves over here. No, this is just button up against the castle. Alright, we had this thing over here. I don't know where that lightning is coming from. We're just not going to worry about it. It seems bad, though. Who are you? Okay. Okay. Sorry I asked. pretty sure I did this Erd tree. Yeah, I did that one down there. Yeah, because that's amongst all of those creepy weirdos. Alright, so then the last... I guess I can kind of rope around here. Visions of Bloodstain. Like, why can't these be like fucked up wolves? I don't want to fight a normal wolf. It just makes me feel bad. Like, put some... Urgh. No, I'm good. So I think just around this corner is the last thing to check before we go back to that kind of castle-ish area. I'd gone up like that big kind of like war area running away from that gargoyle. I guess I haven't checked out over here either, right? What is that like? What is that statue? See? This would, oh, and we've got a cave. Isn't that a cave? No, that's just a man pretending he's in front of a cave. For people who have played this game multiple times, when you go back, are you doing like all the side stuff again, like all the caves, like combing through all the area, or is it more, I'm gonna do critical path, I'm gonna do side quests I might have missed before, or do them in a different way? Oh, I should go level up. So does it turn a game that's like for a lot of people 80 to 100 hours into, for some people like 150, that kind of depending on your pace, like to a what 30, 40 hour game if you're just sort of kind of trucking through? Perps 26. First playthrough 150 hours, second 30 hours. That makes a lot of sense. So what people tell me before, like essentially kind of like soft cap first is at 40 and the next is at 60. So maybe I'll just try and like work on getting vigor, int, to 40 and then kind of figure out what we want to do from there. What's going on over here? That's not an ominous little statue or anything. Alright. Ow. Hey, boys. These boys are so annoying to him. He's frankly not doing a ton of damage. He's just like constantly running into these shields. It's extremely good. Now my boys aren't doing a ton of damage either. But they're doing a hilarious job. I feel like you guys have earned this. Could you guys want to get this one? I know you don't do a ton of damage, but like, come on. You can take this one out. Go. She your boys. She your boys. She your boys. See you at the club. See you at the club. The shield homies are hysterical. But you saw, like, they weren't just, I mean, yes, they were mostly aggro, but, like, they were like a very funny aggro that wasn't just as a damage sponge. Like, their shield really negated a lot of what that boss was trying to do. It was kind of funny to watch, I don't know, like, watch an enemy be frustrated. Oh, is this another entrance to the deep? Wow, here's just another reason to not go to the capital. Oh no, this is different. Sainted Hero's Grave. I think I've done a Hero's Grave. Like, isn't there one at the very beginning of the game? Crimson Seed Talisman. Boost HP restoration from a flask of Crimson Tears. Ooh, that seems useful. Not really necessary, but seems useful. Shadow bathes in light and knows weakness. Oh man, this is gonna be like some sort of puzzle. I definitely don't like the main enemy type in this, the gargoyles. That's for sure. Oh no. Oh yeah, these are rough. The last one I did, I was, what? Excuse me? Alright, so there are kind of two ways through. Does this hurt me? Damn it. What's the message again? Can someone paste the message? I don't remember what it said. You don't have to give me the spoiler. You can just give me a hint for now. If I get stuck. No, Patrick, don't remember the message. Yeah, well, that seems very useful to the chat. That's fair. You know what? Go with God. Oh, I see. I'm not going to be able to damage them unless I move them to the light. I see. I bet they have to, like, be exposed, and then that... Oh. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, okay. That makes sense. Try finger butthole. Four doesn't help us. We're looking for what? 7, 8? Or 6, 5, 6, 7 is the next one. Or at least 5. Maybe I might have 6. In order to... Okay. Is there's like a... Okay. Oh, this is it. There's going to be a hidden spot. Trap ahead. Therefore, be wary of recklessness. Okay. Not gonna go in the middle of that then. Lindell soldier ashes. Now how do I... Is there another way through? TSX Brock, and I'm leaving you to watch Cameron Kunzman play Final Fantasy VIII for well, Patrick. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Thanks to everyone for hanging out all day. It's been delightful. Yeah, it seems like I gotta go through this trap. Gotta get trapped. Gotta get trapped. Let's go. Just roll right into it. Insert like the Washman Rorschach quote. Not gonna say it. You know what I'm saying. Oh. Oh yeah, I love these. Enemy ahead, that precious item. Goodbye. Goodbye. Aww. Goodbye to me. Oh, could this be a lift? Try oh yeah, I remember that did happen one time. Oh. Come on, bro. Broski. Oh, I see right there. Try this one first. Ooh. Ah. All right. Wary of left, then try luring out. So I'm gonna need a stone sword for that. I don't think I have one. Pretty sure I used my last one. Which of course means the best item, probably a 5, 6, 7, is being held behind there. Oh, I got one. That has to be my last one. Dragoncrest Shield Talisman. 1. A 5! Woo! I get that Mimic tier up! That's what you're looking for. What was that talisman? Dragoncrest. Greatly boosts physical damage negation. Wow! Okay. That seems super useful. This is a spot I was in before, but now I'm up above. Yes. Oh, this is just... Oh, I see. This is just where the trap was. Of up. Okay. Ooh. What do you do here, buddy? Looked like you were trying to attack me, but that didn't... Gotta be honest, I don't think that worked for you. Can I get up there? No. This is spooky. Next one. Try comfort? Could this be a spot to find myself saving, feeling good and saving? Monstrosity head, therefore. No, you're lying to me. Okay. Alright, I guess I am going this way to get the lever. The lever, the lever. Ranged battle, but against who? How? Fuck. Got him! Kapow! You got stupid. Be wary of surface. I'm always saying. Oh, did I? Oh, I see. So you could have summoned it and then had the range battle. Okay. Well. Luring out, then try light. Okay. So I'm gonna want to head back over there. Is he still coming? Here comes the Yep. Come down. Good. What? What are you scared of? Come on, who's scared of a little bit of light? Alright, well, now we're going back to the hurt zone. This one come down. This one come down. Oh. Is this still coming? Who are you looking at? I mean, sure. That's one way of doing it. Somewhere a heavy door has opened. Oh. I need to tell my children that. I forget. Oh, this. Okay, I gotta go back, though. I think there was something for me to collect in there. Now, I think that fight might have been a little more interesting if they... What the fuck? What are we doing here, game? What was that about? Bringing back that mean little man. What's this one? 4? That looks like another 4. 5? Okay, so aesthetically they don't look any different. Alright. We'll head through. I think there's a good chance we are going to finish off this dungeon. Maybe head towards the entrance of the capital city. And then that is going to mark the end of this stream. And I think having gotten our footing back on this game, I think like starting like a big beefy section of the game is a perfect way to start next week's all day. Yes, I know that guy was the lover. Oh wait, that just got us to the boss. Oh shit. I thought that was the boss. Oh no. No strong foe ahead. Oops. You guys just want to do this one? I feel like the Shield Boys got this. There's just no reason for me to interfere. If I had a beer right now, I'd open. Ooh. A little bit of damage there. Nope, I said I'd let them do it. I said I'd let them do it. I'm not gonna interfere. I'm like the Eternals. Ever remember that movie? Oh, yeah. We all do. Come on, Shield Boys. Gotta gain some damage. Come on! If he uses his major attack again, I think he's gonna get them. You are not the ancient hero of Zamor. The Shield Boys are the ancient heroes of Zamor. Come on! Let's go, Shield Boys! Get in there! Do it for your fallen comrades! Yes! Shield Boys! Shield Boys! Shield Boys! Shield Boys! Shield Boys! Nicely done. I'm so proud of you. I couldn't be happier. Rest up. See you at the club. What are you still doing here? All right. Did the Shield Boys hang out with the Dirty Boys? Feels like that's... Did I get anything for that fight? I wasn't even paying attention. What did the boss drop? Oh, right, the summon. It was the knight. Yeah. Psh, don't need a new summon. Alright, so then... Just so I don't forget. Head back to the Table of Lost Grace. We'll head to the start of the capital.
secreting. Are you here for spirit?
Oh no, I needed 6. I thought I needed 5. Alright. Never mind. Oh, if you're just joining now, we are not going to do the capital. We are going to get to the capital. Which, I know we basically are. I'm not really sure where to cut this off. Like, I assume there's, like, I don't know how long it takes to get to the entrance, so maybe this is as close as we need to get. But I'll go for a couple more minutes. Okay, got a giant. No reason to mess with that giant. Alright, looks like maybe heading down is the way forward. It's not gonna mess with that giant. I mean, maybe he's gonna mess with me. It's his own prerogative. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, I kind of like just went past here, right? I see. Yeah, he's just admiring the cool water effects. That's fine. Yep, because I got the golden seeds and things here. Ah, that's one of those that you have to whack, huh? From a distance. From a distance. Time for giant sort. Do I need to lure that giant over here? This is not where I'm supposed to go. The entrances to things in this game are not usually where you expect them. Oh, you know what? I never kept going right. So like. That would mean heading in this direction. Aha! Okay, I didn't really notice that hill. When From Software does DLC, they really do DLC. They're like real beefy, and you gotta imagine this game had a lot of cut stuff. I just cannot fathom what they're gonna end up doing, because they've said they're doing more stuff for this game. I expect it will be announced sometime like next spring. Like you would expect it to at least be as big as like Limgrave would be my like completely. I don't need to fight you. Go away. Completely unnecessary. Hey, buddy. This place doesn't seem safe.
Somewhat customer. Well.
Below the cap. Okay. You know, just got some rune arcs sitting around. Now, granted, those little notes are usually like a hint on what to do next. I'm not going to look at it, but worth having just in case. Ew. What a cool enemy. Alright, my whole thought of like, well, I'll just go around the corner and get to the entrance. I mean, obviously I should know better, having played this game. That was not gonna be the case. Right, because we've got an Erd tree over here, which means there's a boss fight over here. And a death bird? Guys, I was not... I think that's gonna do it. I think that's gonna do it for this week's Elden-thon. I think come up with a better name. People in the chat have a better idea what we should call this. But yeah, we made a lot of really important progress today. Let's go over it. Where we started. That Patrick has not played this game in 2.5 months. Something like that. Just opened up over here-ish. Where the bear next to me was attacked. Got away. We went through the shaded castle. We did the windmill. We basically kind of took care of a huge chunk over here. We went underground. Did a bunch of the... what do you call it? Not gonna give it to Nokron. Got some quest progress. We did this with the study hall area, and we're like pretty close to the entrance to the capital. Like we basically got to do this area, and I'm imagining that this is my suspicion is how we're gonna get in, or somewhere over here. And there's probably a secret way to get in, because there always is a secret way to get in. I know I talked about like we were gonna maybe respec my character. I think where I've landed on it is I want to maintain a Dex intelligence build, but I'm looking for other weapons to use to kind of vary things up. Like I mentioned, a double katana might be fun. Shoot me a DM, send me an email, or just at me on Twitter if you have suggestions on what we can do to kind of mix up the character that I'm playing. And we can even move away from katanas, you know, but obviously like it's in kind of a Dex direction. But the plan moving forward is to do one day of this a week as far as the schedule can make it work. So today worked out because Rob was off doing some stuff in the morning. So we recorded the podcast yesterday, and so Thursday was open. I got to sit down and figure out what is the day that makes sense next week. My suspicion is Tuesday. Tuesday or Wednesday. So we'll formalize that. It'll get announced on Monday. But I would anticipate you're not going to have to wait very long for us to do this again. So Tuesday or Wednesday will be when we revisit another all-day Elden Ring, heading towards the capital and moving beyond as we make progress in the lands between, as us, the Tarnished, move forward, as me, the Tarnished, move forward. I hope everyone really enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun for me. We don't get a chance to do super long streams, let alone solo streams. I was definitely like a little nervous starting out. One, that everything would hold up. Shout outs to Kato for getting Rob and I set up on being able to do streams on our own. That makes me really excited for stuff we can do in the future where you can just kind of spin something up. And a chance to, I have played multiple Souls games live in front of an audience, and it is one of my favorite things to do. It gives me a lot of motivation to keep going. I will maybe try and come up with a better system to, you know, I want to maybe tag in some Rob, some Ren, some Kato. It doesn't just have to be me, but mostly it's going to be me. Because they have other jobs to do other than watch me play Elden Ring for hours on end. But that's going to do it. Thanks everyone for watching. This entire stream is possible. You know, we don't get tens of thousands of viewers. We get a really dedicated, loyal audience that shows up, that supports us over at waypointplus.com. The reason we can do this for you, the reason I can do this, is because so many people continue to support us over at waypointplus.com. I super appreciate it. I'm excited to do more things like this. We have a lot of really cool ideas for the future. I hope you can kind of like see us rolling that out. We got lots of stuff we want to announce going forward. And tomorrow, the last thing I'll leave you on is that we are going to be doing Ren's Blockbuster. You've heard the stories of Ren, where she has discussed as a youngin', which I may look like but no longer am, going to the video store, plucking something off the shelf, and only playing it for like an hour or two, and then moving on to the next one. And she sent me a list of games that she wanted to try. The game we have picked, the game we are going to try tomorrow, a game I've never played, I've only seen screenshots and video of, a game she has played. Some important caveats: Final Fantasy VII, Dirge of Cerberus. Yes, Vincent, in a shooter. Important note about this: she played that game. She's never played Final Fantasy VII. Incredible. We'll unlock more secrets like that on Ren's Blockbuster tomorrow. Cannot wait. I think the way that feature is going to go is we're going to swap between eras of nostalgia. So a game that is from her era of nostalgia and a game from my era of nostalgia. And I think that'll be like a really fun remix on what is normally a video feature where people talk about, they're roughly my age, and talk about games from the 80s and 90s. And that's just not always, that's not true anymore. So excited to see how that goes. But that's going to do it. I'm going to take this baby out. I'm going to hit this button that says outro. I'm going to transition. I'll see you tomorrow for Ren's Blockbuster. Thanks for watching.